Y'all, it looks like Jay-Z was really slanging that thing around town back in the day because another woman just came forward and accused him of allegedly being her real father. Girl, just when we thought that the situation with his alleged son, Rymir, couldn't get messier. Now, the streets are saying that Jay-Z allegedly used to be a big 304 back in the day. So does this mean that we're about to see even more paternity claims? And why did this daughter take so long to come forward? And more importantly, how is Beyonce reacting to becoming a stepmom to not one, but two alleged love children? This is about to be a hot mess, so let's break this down. Okay, so y'all know that the streets have been saying for a hot minute now that Beyonce is getting sick and tired of the attention brought by Jay-Z's alleged son, Rymir Satterthwaite. If she was mad over that, she's about to be furious because another woman just came forward with the same claims, and it looks like we might be about to have a major divorce scandal on our hands. For context, the woman who is making these claims is named Latisha Macer, and she's claiming that her family told her growing up that Jay-Z is her father. She lives in Maryland, and according to her, she is completely sure that nobody other than Jay-Z could be her dad. She first broke the internet a while ago when she made a post on Instagram that said, "I've been quiet for far too long. Join me as I tell you my story of living in the shadows of being Jay-Z's daughter in a city where everyone knew he was my father. How growing up I watched multiple sclerosis take its toll on my mom, taking my fun mom that I've always known to 24-hour bedridden. But I kept it all together raising 4 kids, including a set of twins, while going to school full-time, working 2 jobs at the prison and the hospital." She also made some pretty bold claims about how she allegedly took an ancestry test that confirmed that Jay-Z was her father. She wrote, "Facts number 1. It was just confirmed with Ancestry DNA. They have a 99% accuracy. Number 2, I'm now coming forward because refer to fact number 1. Number 3, my mother tried to reach out to him. Child support does not work the same for celebrities as it does with your baby daddy. Number 4, lawyers laughed at me. Number 5, deadbeat dads are okay except if it's Hova. Number 6, I've thought about this every day of my life. It's been 28 years and it's time to tell my story. How long should I have let this go on without a public statement?" Now, this is where it gets really interesting because multiple people from back in the day are now claiming that it was an open secret in their hometown about how she was Jay-Z's child. For example, someone wrote, "If you're not from the shore, you won't understand, but we all knew that was her father." Another person came forward and claimed that Jay-Z allegedly knew about Latisha, but he hid behind his team and refused to take accountability. She wrote, "I know the story from start to finish. I hooked your mother and father up years ago. Jay asked me who she was when I lived on 500 Side Greenwood Avenue. We chill in that appointment so many times. We laughed, drank, smoked, played cards, and did some more things. Lisa and I have talked about this for years," she continued. "I remember when Lisa came to my house on Bradley Avenue in Cambridge, Maryland, and Lisa and I called Rockefeller, and we was trying to contact Jay to tell him about Tasha, and the exact words from the man was, 'Do you know how many women call me daily and say Jay-Z they baby daddy? My hand to God.' So as Gloria Jean Turner would say, what's done in the dark will come to light one day. This is these days." So yeah, it looks like our man Jay-Z couldn't bring himself to put a cap on it back in the day. Oh, and can y'all imagine how tense it has to be at the Carter home right now? First, we had the issue of Rymir and how the judge finally ordered Jay-Z to submit a sample of his DNA to the courts so that this could be sorted out once and for all. And surprise, surprise, Jay-Z is fighting this again, which shouldn't be surprising considering that he has been resisting for more than 15 years now. They have been fighting it so hard that Rymir and his guardian, Lily, have accused him and Beyonce of playing dirty and trying to intimidate them into dropping the fight for justice. According to reports, Lily launched a legal battle against their own lawyers, accusing them of colluding with the rapper's legal team to help him get out of taking the test. She claimed that they secretly colluded with lawyers for Jay-Z, causing procedure problems that caused the case to be thrown out of Philadelphia courts.
It's crazy. It really is crazy. These judges, these lawyers, this fraud, collusion, who knows what it's for, money or friendships or whatever they got going on. But I can honestly say that we should never go in the courtroom feeling like we're already the victims and we did nothing wrong.
According to reports, Rymir and Dr. Lily claim intimidation tactics have been used against them for years. Rymir said he was shot at after he filed a civil suit against Jay-Z. Dr. Lily believes that Beyonce played a key role in persuading Jay-Z from acknowledging Rymir and settling the case. Beyonce and Jay-Z may have cruelly mocked Rymir in their music. For context, the music in question refers to Jay-Z and Beyonce's song called Heard About Us, where they said, "Billie Jean in his prime, for the 1,000th time, the kid ain't mine. Online, they call me dad. Kiddingly, you're not supposed to take this dad thing literally. That's too famous. We don't even really do famous. I'm cool on that. Chuck stuck the two fingers. Every day I'm getting sued, I show up to court without a suit. Your every move is on the news, ain't it? Ish has its perks too, ain't it? This upset Rymere so much that he jumped into the studio to drop a retaliatory diss track of his own where he said, "Ninjas wash up still doing tracks. Like 55, where the F you at? Need to go back to your old days, grown man, and his old ways." He later revealed the reasoning behind this song in an interview where he said, "This is not me being petty or trying to start a feud or anything like that. I want to put my song out there to let the world know I'm still going up regardless what anyone says. And Jay-Z, I am coming for the music industry. If he said he's not my dad 1,000 times, wouldn't it be easier to just take the test? This has gone beyond a paternity test now. It's about more than that." His publicist also said, "If Jay-Z has put his feelings out there and heard about us, so Rymere should express his feelings through his music too." Jay-Z is saying he has denied being Rymere's father 1,000 times. Well, I don't know who to, because he never said anything to Rymere or his family. Why is he on the run? His lawyers also tried to paint this as Rymere being desperate for clout and to get his hands on Jay-Z's money. However, Rymere immediately shot this down, claiming that he only wants closure and to know who his real father was, saying, "I don't want money or anything like that from Jay-Z. I just want him to finally tell the truth to the world. He's supposed to be a positive role model for our community. He stands there screaming, 'Black Lives Matter.' Well, tell the truth and take responsibility. And if you say I'm not your son and nothing ever happened with my mom, then just take the test. If you are telling the truth, then why is your first answer whenever you're asked to take a paternity test, no?" There's also the teeny tiny part about how Jay-Z allegedly got Rymere's mom, Wanda, pregnant when she was just a teenager and he was in his 20s. Lily said, "Wanda was only 16 when she allegedly met Sean, but she may have told him she was older. She fell pregnant but had no idea how to contact him." She continued, "I got a call from his in-house lawyer and they were very helpful and we thought we would resolve this privately. They even talked about Rymere's music talent and whether it was a good time to put him on his record label, but he had to finish high school, so I said no." Suddenly, different lawyers got involved and their attitude completely changed. I think they realized there was more at stake for Sean, given that Wanda was allegedly underage. Anywho, a judge finally instructed Jay-Z to take the test, and like I said, he's trying to fight it. So Jay-Z did respond to the judge's order, but not in the way anybody saw coming. Instead of directly agreeing to the DNA test or even acknowledging the paternity claims, he flipped the script and accused Rymere of him for years. In court filings, his legal team called the whole thing baseless and even labeled Rymere's behavior as obsessive. They basically said, look, these claims have been tossed out by multiple courts already, and Rymere just keeps pushing it, ignoring past rulings. That's actually what led to a previous contempt order. In other words, Jay-Z's camp is saying this case is old news that keeps getting recycled for attention. But clearly the judge sees something worth revisiting, because if everything was really that settled, he wouldn't be ordering a DNA test now. It gets even more interesting from here because, according to reports, Jay-Z's legal team is now playing the delay card. They asked the court for more time to formally respond to the lawsuit, claiming that although the suit was originally filed on May 6th, it wasn't properly served. In fact, they argued that Jay-Z didn't even know about the lawsuit until nearly a month later on June 3rd. Now fans are convinced that he's just buying time to figure out how to fight the court order. But considering his new daughter who just hopped up, well, let's just say that it's not going to be as easy as he thinks. But now the streets are saying that Beyonce is not going to settle for this, and this might be the final straw that will force her to finally pack up and leave, because she is not about to be a stepmom. However, it looks like Jay-Z might be handling the daughter situation better than he did with the Rymere situation, because the streets are saying that he is trying to handle it before it becomes a scandal. Rumor has it that he is trying to buy Letitia off because some of her friends just confirmed that Jay-Z allegedly bought her $1.7 million mansion in exchange for her silence, and she was more than happy to sign an NDA in return. So does this mean that Jay-Z is going to try to buy off Rymere as well? And is Beyonce forcing him to pick between her and his outside babies? Girl, this drama is about to get pretty wild, but something tells me that this drama is about to get even spicier. Drop your thoughts in the comments and then check out this next video.